Okay, thank you very much. But as Roy mentioned, usually we would do the annual chairman's report. Can you tell us the lights? Next week, which is the AGM. But unfortunately, I will not be here next week, so the board decided it would be a good idea to go ahead and do this week. And it's basically a year in review of all the things that we've been doing for the last year. As most of you know, we've been meeting here at the Tavern by the Sea for many years. We've been meeting at the Amari venue for about 10 years. And this year, each year we have to renew our contract. And we were able this year to renew it with no additional increase in the price of our food. So we were quite happy about that. The main thing usually at the speakers is at the Sunday meetings is our speakers, and this year we've had quite a few wide variety and some very interesting ones. Probably one of the most popular was retired Colonel Mike Kavanaugh, who told us about his, all the sorties that he flew, or that he did fly with the Ravens, which never existed here in the Vietnam War. We have several authors that come, and this year we had a new one, Michelle, who told us about her adventures in traveling in India. That was quite interesting. We usually have doctors once a month, alternating between Pattaya City Expats Club and Siwata Thai Hospital. David Cole, mountain climber, came to tell us about his experiences climbing Mount Everest. He even brought along his suit, which was really amazing. That you can pick it up, let alone think about wearing all that gear while you're climbing. Warwick Selby, retired chiropractor, got us up off of our chairs and showed us some exercises to do. We had several people from charity organizations. We're always happy to invite them to come and tell us about what they're doing. This time, Margie Granger from Hand to Hand Foundation came and told us about human trafficking. We have a couple movie directors who are members of our club, and Stephen Roos came in several months ago and told us about his movie, The Guardian, and then recently we also had Brendan, who just recently came and told us about his film. They showed it in New York. Peter Lloyd, thank you. Oops, and another quite interesting speaker was Victor, the Deputy Honorary Russian Consul here for Pattaya, and told us a lot about Russian culture and the Russian population here. We were all surprised to hear that he said there were 60,000 Russians living in Pattaya. Special thanks to Ren and a couple of other members who were always eager to give a presentation on various topics, and especially if we have a problem where one of our speakers calls at the last minute or whatever and can't make it, so they're willing to go in. I think Roy started this encouraging people to kind of celebrate their national holidays and so forth here. Dave Anderson, of course, got very much into St. Patrick's Day this year, and we look forward to having a lot more of those. We encourage everybody, whatever country you're from, tell Roy or Jerry or one of the board members about it, and then we can celebrate with you. And we said happy 87th birthday to Richard. Third! I thought you said 87. Oh, 83! Oh, that's, no, Marge was in. Okay. All right, tours. We went on several tours this year. We went in Bangkok. We visited some of the old Western-style architecture, some of the beautiful architecture that most people don't get a chance to see because it's in the old part of Bangkok. And so we visited several places and had our own little style show up what we had to wear while we went through the museum. We went, for Loy Krathong, we went up to Sukhothai, where they have this great big celebration, and visited a Ayutthaya along the way, so we saw a lot of ancient ruins, as well as beautiful program that they have in Sukhothai for Loi Krathong. And we experienced a very interesting mode of transportation, getting us across the river to go to one of the temples on the other side. We had planned a tour to Chinatown, but that got canceled because of all the unrest in Bangkok. So instead we went to Bangsan, where we found that there's a lot of, there's several Chinese temples and shrines and very beautiful art. So that was quite interesting. And we also went to an oyster farm. And a lot of the people on the tour who know a lot about oysters said these were some of the best they've ever had. So. Recently we went to Samkamp and Phetchaburi, and we will be talking about that, as Roy mentioned, a little bit later. We'll be showing some more slides from that. Okay, a lot of other events and activities that we do during the year. In December, we go to the mayor's birthday party, which he has every year. And in January, we go to visit the governor to pay our respects. This year, Richard has, over the last couple of years actually, Richard has developed a relationship with the Art in Paradise thing up here. And several of us have gone in groups to visit there. He's gotten us a special entrance. And on one special day, he took a bunch of children from the orphanage there. And he said that was quite an experience, and they obviously had a great time and really enjoyed posing in the various pictures that they have there. And when the U.S. Embassy comes to do their outreach program, we set up a table there to let people know about our club. These three, I think this was toward the end of the day, you can see how they look very happy. Meeting people, letting them know. Okay, we have volunteers and a lot of special interest groups. Hans is, for years, has been taking people to get their driver's license. It takes them once a month, and that's very much appreciated. Helps them get through all the paperwork and the lines. Daryl has become our own kind of in-house expert on Thai immigration issues. He, of course, manages the club website, and so whenever he hears new information, because you never know, when they're going to change their procedures at immigration, he gets it on the website. Whenever anybody has a question about it on Sunday meetings, he's I think just about all the time, able to answer their questions. And he also receives a lot of emails asking about the same type of information. Hawaii Bob, still doing Frugal Freddy, visiting various restaurants in town. And Hawaii Bob also has been doing the book and the CD exchange. Jerry is heads of Friends of Youth and has made that into a special interest group for our club. They take Thai children from Pattaya to various things. They went bowling, fishing, doing some painting, makeup. I'm not sure what they were doing, but just getting the children involved in various activities. Richard has been doing an incredible job with our Teaching English special interest group, and he's gotten permission to teach not only at the schools but also at some of the commercial venues around town, and that's been very, very popular. In fact, I think he's still always looking for teachers because they have so many students that want to learn English. So if anybody's interested in that, see Richard after the meeting. The Bingo Bango Bongo Golf Group, not sure who heads that up, but they golf, I believe, every week, every month. Every Tuesday. Tim. Okay, see Tim, if you want to get in the golf group. We have several groups that meet kind of as discussion groups. This is our Wednesday breakfast group. There's also on Monday, there's a mind expansion group. On Tuesday is another group that's still meeting, I believe. Thursday is touchy topics. So if you're interested in any of those, the full information, of course, is in the newsletter. Club member dinners, usually Michelle and Al, who are not here, set these up once a month for anybody who's interested in going to maybe again visit different restaurants each month. and wine tasting dinners. This is also very popular. Richard usually has the information on these. These have become, I think, very popular with some of our members. And in fact, check this out. In the Patio Mail, several weeks ago, on the kind of the social page where they have all is this the laser? Yeah. There was a whole section here where there are 3 pictures that have Patio City Expat Club members, and they're identified as being from Patio City Expat Club. So I thought that was rather impressive. All right, new projects. During this year, we've done a lot of new projects, and I think we've done really some exciting things this year. First and foremost, of course, was we decided to respectfully retire our old motto and kind of modernize it, come up with one that I think fits the times better. And also we wanted something that would just really flash PCEC so that everybody in Patio, those letters, PCEC, everybody knows that it stands for Patio City Expats Club. So we had not a contest, but we had people submit their ideas, their graphics, and we had a very good response for that. And then we had a committee that chose this one. We got a new computer, which Jerry has been using very well to do our pre-meeting slides and usually writing the speakers' files and so forth. And we got some new microphones and some additional AV equipment down here in the suitcase. You see that Jerry or Lori or whoever calls back and forth every week. I think they're working on trying to get something upstairs so that we can keep some of our equipment here. But that was really nice. And they're a lot lighter than the old ones too. All right, thanks to Jerry and his group, we've gotten into the social media. Well, we have a new Facebook page and YouTube channel. I hope all of you have checked that out. And Daryl, along with this, has done a new and improved newsletter format. So he's actually changed how the whole thing is set up, and that took a lot of work to get it all switched over. And now when it comes to you in your email, you don't have to click on the button, it's all right there. We now have, Daryl just upgraded that. What is it, 925? 925 subscribers. It's over a 20% increase from last year. He's enhanced the format of the newsletter, put in a lot of photos and graphics, and has also incorporated, of course, a new logo and links to our website, the Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. And then, of course, we have our polo shirts, which we decided to go ahead and do, and we hope that everybody will want to buy one of these for 300 baht and wear them around town so that we can advertise our PCEC, and we hope you're proud wearing them as we are. At this point, I would like to tell you something about a decision that I made actually about a year ago. I decided that after 2 years of being drafted for both speaker chairman and handling all the speaker arrangements, I need a break. It's time for a break. So I told the board several months ago that I'm stepping down as chairman. And so next week at the AGM, a new chairman will be elected. And also Lori is now doing all of the big speaker coordination. So I'm very proud of what we've done over the last 2 years. I think we've really, as you see, we've done a lot of new things. It's very rewarding. People that have come up and said that, that we've really expanded our horizons. We see a lot more ladies here, which I think is really good, and just made it a very welcoming environment for people from countries, any country and any walk of life. Now, of course, none of this would be possible without a terrific board that we had, so I would like everybody on the board to please stand up and take a bow. I will be back. I'll be gone for about 2 months, and then I'll be back. I'm still on the board, so I will still be very active and helping out with all kinds of things. So I'm sure we're all looking forward to another very strong year. Thank you.